Welcome to this guitar lesson on basic blues scale techniques. Hi, I'm Damon Ferrante. Welcome to the Guitar Scales Handbook video lessons. These are a series of free video lessons that correspond with the materials presented in the book. The videos cover a range of subjects including guitar technique, music theory, and forming good practice habits. This is going to be a lesson about the blues scale. It's going to be the first part of a two-part video series on the blues scale. And in the first half of this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the kind of theory behind the blues scale, the music theory, and then in the next half I'm going to show you some licks that you can use over blues and high energy rock. The blues scale is a 5-note scale, and it's incredibly flexible in terms of styles of music. You can use it in jazz, rock, blues, country music, R&B, many other styles as well. So let's take a look at it. If I'm going to be in the key of A right now, the first note in the A blues scale is the A, that's the root note. Then the next note is the third, that's the C. It's going to be a minor third. The following note will be a D, that's a fourth above the A. The next note is the fifth, that's going to be the E. And the last note is the G, and that's going to be a flat 7. Now, the main notes in the scale are the A, the root note, and then you have the third and the seventh. Those three notes really give it the strongest character. You can hear that, for instance, in the riff for Crossroads. That riff uses the A, then the G, and then the C, and creates a very strong blues character. Well, if you're just starting out playing rock and blues music, or you're a more advanced player who's familiar with the blues scale, here are a few techniques that might add some spice to your playing. The first one is going to be slides, and we're going to stay in the A blues scale for these. And it's very effective to do slides either up to a note, for instance a C to a D, or down from a C, rather from a D to a C. That can be very effective to create a vocal quality, like a singer. Another technique you can add with these slides is to move the pick along the string with your right hand. That can give increased expressivity and kind of quirkiness to your playing. Okay. The next technique is the pull-off, which we looked at in an earlier lesson. Going from a D to a C, it would sound like this. And if you add those on a few different strings, for instance the third string and then the fourth, that can create a good tension, especially if you're playing with bass and drums. That can really drive the rhythm. The next similarly related idea is a hammer-on. So you could go from a C to a D here, and go from one string to the next with hammer-ons. And then the final technique is the bend, and you can do a whole step bend from C to D, or bend down from D to C. And you can do that on various strings. The higher strings seem to be more effective. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and it's given you some new ideas for using the blues scale. If you're interested in hearing some players who use the blues scale very well, you might check out Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, Derek Trucks, and Joe Bonamassa. And if you have a spare moment, feel free to subscribe to this channel. You'll receive notices about free guitar ebooks and more free lesson videos. And send us a comment or a question and share this video with friends, because every few weeks we're going to compile the questions, the best questions from our subscribers, and make a new video lesson that addresses them.